Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to discuss about illegal foreigner. So I'm not going to be talking about illegal foreigner like other African countries. Do you know that countries like Portugal, Spain, they are coming to South Africa illegally? So how did these guys go about it? What they do is they collect visa, they collect visiting visa to South Africa or tourism visa to South Africa. After landing in South Africa, they start staying in South Africa. And when you approach these guys, they will tell you that they are white South African. They are white South African without any South African culture. So these guys have been doing this. I think South African government did not know a lot about this, and they have not been they have not been aware of this, but this is going on. So I want you guys to listen to this woman and hear the video, and I want you guys to watch it from A to Z so that you can understand.
This is how I found out I was in a room full of white illegal immigrants in Cape Town. I went to this, I was looking for a house, and I wanted a house of a specific amount of money. When you go over a certain income bracket, it becomes special. It's like they have to set things up like you're a very special person and everything, and that jazz. First you get vetted, your finances get vetted, and then after that the big wigs start meeting with you before you even look for a house. I kept meeting these big wigs one at a time, and then eventually there was some sort of like a conference, and they all came, real estate agents, blah blah blah, you name it, because the house I was looking for, it wasn't for me, it was for a friend, and it was very expensive. I was acting as proxy, and South Africa just doesn't have that kind of real estate. I don't have that kind of money, but my friend does. Anyway, about 30 something real estate agents took me to lunch because they were going to scour literally the whole of the Western Cape for such a house, right? It's my opinion that my friend is going to have to build such a house, right? Anyway, I asked a question. There was this chandelier at the restaurant, and it apparently was done by a white South African female who is a total celebrity. I thought it was the ugliest thing on God's green earth. I thought, oh my God, this thing is so ugly, right? So I kept looking at it. Then I said, okay, South Africans, tell me why you all think this is great art. Because art is cultural, right? I said, so tell me why you all think this is great art. The chandelier was done by a white South African woman. The room was full of white people. And in my head, they were all white South African, right? So I asked the whole room, somebody come and explain to me what makes this artist so great from your cultural perspective, so that I can understand this junk right here that you are telling me costs about 230,000 rand and it's only one a piece. I mean, I am buying that junk. But anyway, that's exactly what I was saying. Then there was silence in the room because there was no Afrikaner in that room, and there was no English South African in that room. There was absolute silence. And then eventually, one woman who I knew for a fact because she told me herself, which was trying to be friends, one woman who said, I came to South Africa 7 months ago on holiday from England and I never went back. I told my husband I'm not coming back. I'm on a visitor's visa, and my husband has had to follow me. So we are on visitors' visas, but we are just having a good time, and we're just gonna stay. She said, well, she tried to explain it, but she couldn't because she doesn't understand white South African culture. So I said to her, why are you explaining this to me anyway? You're not South African. Then she said, well, nobody in this room is South African. We all just came on holiday and stayed. And everybody laughed. Like literally everybody laughed. So I turned around and I said, is this true? And they said, yeah, you just come in with a visitor's visa. They never bother you about your driver's license and your particulars. None of them had South African IDs. But guess what? They were wheeling and dealing in millions of US dollars in that room. And none of that money was going to the South African government, but the assets being traded were all 100% South African. That is theft in hundreds of millions of rands. That's when I collected these stories. And then, like, the length of time I was in Cape Town, I literally met about 5 real white South Africans. 5. 5. The rest are illegal, and the rest are stripping South Africa of its assets and taking it back to Italy, England, Portugal. Those were the 3 major ones, but I'm sure there are more. So yeah, I really do think my ancestors' people are concentrating on the wrong illegal aliens.
So far, so good. You see, what this woman is explaining is about white South African coming into South African. They are not being treated like the other African country, like Nigerian and other countries. They are just coming in, and these people are the country that you don't even expect that they need to come to South Africa, or they will just wake up one day and come into South Africa. So this woman say a lot. He said it meant these people in a room, and then he greet them, then they negotiate, they have a lot of conversation. He now asked one of them that, okay, those people, all of you here staying together here, are you from South Africa? And the Portuguese woman now said, no, nobody here is from South Africa. That what they do is just they come with visiting or visiting visa or tourism visa. They just come. Once they come there and they feel like staying, without even renewing their passports, without doing anything, they just come to South Africa and stay there. So the other African country come through border, through water, through different way. But these people, they come in a way that South African government will not even, they come in a way that South African government will not even and never think these people are doing something. They will just think they are just in South African for business, and before you know, they are already staying in the South Africa. Nobody is asking them anything. So these people, they after some time they will claim that they are South Africans, which they don't know any culture about South Africa. They will claim they are South African and they will stay in South Africa. So this is how these people go about and do it and make it. So the other African country can't do this. The government will have put them in illegal immigrant and deport them. But these white people are the country that people did not realize they actually stay in South Africa illegally. So guys, I want you guys to drop your comments in the comment section and your opinion. So let's meet in the comment section.